In this section, we're going to look at special products of binomials. Here we have a plus b squared, and then we see how using FOIL we can simplify it out. And it's basically a plus b times a plus b, and we would end up with a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. This is an example of a perfect square trinomial, which is a trinomial that is a result of squaring a binomial. So let's look at an example now of this. We have x plus 4 squared. So basically this is x plus 4 times x plus 4. So we can use our FOIL method in order to solve this. So basically we're going to do x times x, then we're going to do 4 times x, then we're going to do the 4 times x on the inside, and then we're going to do the 4 times 4. So let's go ahead and do this. So we got x times x, which is x squared. Then we've got x times 4, which gives us 4x. Then we've got 4 times x, which gives us 4x. And then we've got 4 times 4, which gives us 16. We can see that we have like terms, so this can be simplified a little bit. 4x plus 4x equals 8x. So we got x squared plus 8x plus 16. And we can see that this is similar to the form of a plus b squared. Now we're going to look at a minus b squared. Again, we use FOIL, and we can see that it simplifies out to being a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. The only difference is that now the 2ab is negative. So let's look at an example of this. We have x minus 5 squared, which is basically x minus 5 times x minus 5. And we can use the FOIL method in order to solve this. And we can see that x times x, then x times 5, 5x, and then 5 times 5. So let's go ahead and simplify. We've got x squared minus 5x minus 5x plus 25. And we can see that we have two like terms in the middle, so it would become x squared minus 10x plus 25. If you look back at the a squared minus 2ab formula, and you see that it matches what we have currently. A squared, which would have been the x, is basically squared. Then we have 2ab, x would be a, 5 would be b, so a times x times 5 is negative 5x times 2 equals a negative 10x, and then we have b squared at the end, which is negative 25 squared. So as you can see, it matches the form. Now we're going to look at something that is called a difference of two squares, which is a plus b times a minus b, which would equal a squared minus b squared. And again, this is called difference of two squares. So let's look at an example of something like this. We've got x plus 6 times x minus 6. For this, you do not need to use FOIL. What you want to do is use the formula above, a squared minus b squared. So a would be x and b would be 6. So basically we do x squared minus 6 squared. So we would end up with x squared minus 36. It's a quicker and faster way to solve difference of two squares.